Offensive coaching changes. It seems like the way things went down, things were in the works before the Clemson loss. Is that true? And in the end, did you let Tim and Ed go, or what transpired there?
No, they wanted to pursue other opportunities. It was good conversation. It was amicable, and there was no one fired. There was no one that you had to leave. There was going to be some changes made. I wasn't quite sure what they were. But to say that all took place before the Clemson game, that's not correct. There was some conversation before the Clemson game, but our focus was do the very best, go win that game, and then afterwards let's have conversation. That's what happened. But there was no dismissal or anything like that. Guys just pursued other opportunities and moved on.
I mean, Ed goes from play caller, co-coordinator at Ohio State to not a coordinator at Minnesota. That's not a sideways move. That's a move down.
Well, I don't look at it that way, and once again, that's up. I don't want to speak for Ed. That'd be something that maybe you can visit with him about, but I know one thing, that he did a hell of a job here at Ohio State.
And with all the things you've said over the years about, obviously, this is the Ohio State offense, no matter who the coordinator is. You obviously had great success the last 2 years, but if this offense maybe wasn't quite what you wanted it to be, it's still your offense, and you're still an offensive expert. Was there anything you could have or should have done to maybe get more of a handle on it if it turned out that you guys didn't throw it this year as well as you wanted it to?
That's what these next 2 months are all about. For me to answer that, I've been in, what's it called, Kemp, Texas? I've been in Kemp, Texas. I haven't been doing this, but that's all going to take place. I did, starting 3 days ago, I started a complete statistic evaluation about, I didn't realize that we rushed for more yards than any other school in the country the last 5 years. And I'm getting all these things we did well, and then the same thing, what we didn't do well. And what you're finding out, productivity in the passing game has really hurt us. And we need to be more productive. Now, what does that mean? I hear the term receivers must separate. Exactly. Quarterbacks must be more accurate. Exactly. And the offensive line must do. We gave up 25 sacks this year. That's not acceptable. So those are all things that we're going to really focus in on.
Just the way you coach and everything you have to do, can you be more hands-on at all with the offense, or do you have to just have the coordinators and position coaches in there that
No, I
can do
can't
the
be
job?
more. Those are great questions. Those are I want to be the head coach. I want to run special teams. I want to be the game manager and the motivator. I'm very involved in the offense, but I try to hire the best possible guys I can to coordinate, because coordinating the offense isn't calling a play. That's the misunderstanding. The coordinating the offense is the practice, the motivation, inspiration of the staff in that room right there. Those are all titles of the coordinator, not so-called who called the reverse. No, that really has no bearing on the coordinator. Does that make sense?